Good morning, my dear students. Standard 3rd, subject English. Myself, Miss Alima Sheikh. So students, today we are going to start with the grammar part. So students, I request to everyone to open your combined book number 4. In that, chapter number 21, conjunction. So students, let's learn about conjunction. So what the word conjunction mean? Words that joins two words or two sentences are known as conjunction. So here students, conjunction are joining words. They join words and sentences. So students, everyone understood what is the meaning of conjunction? Okay. So here in the conjunction we are going to use the words and, but, or. So students, the words and, but, and, or are conjunctions or connecting words. So students, in the conjunction what we are going to use? Yes, the words are and, but, or. Right students? To join a word or a sentence. So students, a conjunction connects words or groups of words or short sentences. So here examples. The dog is a faithful and intelligent animal. So students, can you see? We are talking about the dog, right? And dog is a faithful and intelligent animal. So students, in this sentence we are using and word to join both the words to form a sentence, right? So now here the second example. I went to go to play, but I am sick. So students, can you see the next word we had used but in this sentence, right? I went to go to play, but I am sick. Now this is the third example. Is it Thursday or Friday today? So here students, we are using or to form a sentence, right? To join the particular words to form a sentence. So here the words and, but, and or are conjunction or connecting words. A conjunction connects words or groups of words or short sentences. So here we use or to show a choice between two or more options. For example, what would you prefer, an ice cream or a chocolate? So students, can you see we had used or, right, to join two words to form a sentence. We use and to combine similar ideas or to add information. So here the example. This Friday is a holiday and I would like to go to the fair. Now we use but to show a difference or an opposite idea. So here the example of but. Rohan plays well, but he is an impatient player. So students, we had used but word, right? Remember to add a comma before the conjunction when you connect sentence. So students, this is the most important point you have to remember, okay? Now students, let's start with the notes of this lesson. So students, I request to open your combined book number 4. In that, page number 30, 2. Unit 4, chapter number 21, conjunction. Students, as I had explained you now, conjunctions are words that join two words, phrases or sentences. For example, and, but, or, because, therefore, since, etc. So now students, let us start with the exercise. Okay. So here, exercise number 1, use the suitable conjunctions to fill in the blanks. Students, can you observe there is one box? Yes, in that some words are there, right? That words are called conjunction. So let us see that words: and, but, or, because, therefore, since. So students, down some sentences are there, right? We have to write a particular word, right, to form a sentence, right? So here, the very first one, I did not go to school dash I was unwell. So here the answer will be, I did not go to school because I was unwell. Now students, the second one, the pen may be on the table dash in the pencil box. So here we have to give a particular conjunction word to form a sentence. So here the answer is, the pen may be on the table or in the pencil box. Now the third one, Rajni ran fast dash she missed the train. So the answer here, Rajni ran fast but she missed the train. Now students, the fourth one, mother bought some apples dash gawas from the market. So here the suitable word will be and. So the sentence is, mother bought some apples and gawas from the market. Now students, the fifth one, Meena carried an umbrella dash it was raining. So the answer over here is, Meena carried an umbrella because it was raining. Now students, the sixth one, the boys had broken the window pane dash mother punished them. So here the answer will be, the boys had broken the window pane, therefore mother punished them. Now students, the seventh one, Seema came home dashed washed her hands and legs. So here, Seema came home and washed her hands and legs. Students, now the eighth one, our team played well dash we did not win the match. So here the suitable word will be but. So here the sentence is, our team played well but we did not win the match. Now students, the ninth one, we must be on time dash you will miss the bus. So here the answer is, you must be on time or you will miss the bus. Now students, the 10th one, the last one of page number 32, we did not go to the party dash we are not invited. So here the suitable word will be since. We did not go to the party since we are not invited. So students, we had completed the page number 32. Now move to the next page. So here page number 33, exercise number 2, complete the story with the help of the suitable conjunction. So now students, after watching this video, I am going to send you the picture, right, of this lesson so that you can complete the notes. Now students, move to the next chapter of grammar part only. Okay. So here the chapter number is, so here students, the next chapter is chapter number 23, comprehension. Students, first of all, what is comprehension, right? And then we will start with the lesson. So here comprehension means, so students, What is comprehension? Comprehension is a complex cognitive process involving the intentional interaction between reader and text to extract meaning. So students, one passage it is given, from that passage we have to find out the answer. It's called a comprehension. So now students, I request to everyone to open your combined book number 4. In that page number, so here students, chapter number 23, comprehension, right? Students, here if you observe, there is a one letter. Read the given letter and answer the questions below. So in one page there is a letter. By reading this letter, we have to give the answer. In the next page there is a multi-question answer, right? So students, there are two formats of letter. One is the formal letter and the other one is the informal letter. Students, by observing this letter, this is the informal letter. Students, formal letter means it is written to the principal or government office. It means that in the letter, the subject it is mentioned, for what purpose the letter is writing, right? But if you observe this letter, the subject it is not written. Subject means for what purpose the letter is writing, it is not written. So it's a informal letter. It's a personal letter. Informal letter means when we are writing the letter to our relatives, friends, right? It's called a informal letter. So as you can observe in this letter, the subject it is not written. So it's a informal letter. Students, the very most important point is, while I am reading the letter, all of you just concentrate, because on the basis of this letter only you have to give the answer. It's a comprehension, right? So students, now I am going to read the whole letter. Students, again I am saying everyone concentrate, because on the basis of this letter only you have to give the answer, right? So here. Students, if you see in the left hand side, there is an address. 7 Rose Villa, Church Lane, Dadar West, Mumbai. And the date it is mentioned 18 January 2010. Students, who is writing this letter, particular the sender address it is written over here. जो लेटर लिख रहा है उसका एड्रेस यहाँ पर लिखा है, राइट? जो लेटर लिख रहा है, राइट? अगेन आई एम सेइंग द एड्रेस 7 रोज विला, चर्च लेन, दादर वेस्ट, मुंबई, एंड द डेट इट इज मेंशन 18 January 2010. Now who is writing the letter? It is not mentioned, only the address it is mentioned, right? Now let's see to whom he is writing the letter. Dear Samir. So this letter is for Samir, right? And the address which is mentioned on the top, the sender address means जो एड्रेस लिख रहा है, जहाँ पे वो एड्रेस पर्टिकुलर लिखा है, जो लेटर लिख रहा है उसका एड्रेस है, राइट? और ये लेटर किसके लिए है? समीर के लिए है, राइट स्टूडेंट्स? नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट. हाय, हाउ आर यू? I hope you are fine. I hope your parents and sisters Shruti are fine too. So here, who is writing the letter? He is saying, Dear Samir, hi, how are you? जो लेटर लिख रहा है वो कह रहा है हाय, कैसे हो तुम? I hope you are fine. मुझे लगता है तुम अच्छे हो. I hope your parents and your sister Shruti are fine too. मुझे लगता है आपके माँ बाप अच्छे हैं और आपकी छोटी बहन श्रुति वो भी अच्छी होगी. ऐसे कौन बोल रहा है? जो लेटर लिख रहा है. और लेटर जो लिख रहा है वो किसको लिख रहा है? समीर को, राइट स्टूडेंट्स? नाउ द नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. आई हैव गॉट सम एक्साइटिंग न्यूज़ टू शेयर विथ यू. So here, who is writing the letter? What he is saying? Samir, I have a good news, exciting news. So I want to share with you. मेरे पास एक अच्छी न्यूज़ है और मुझे किसके साथ शेयर करना है? तुम्हारे साथ शेयर करना है. Yesterday we had our annual athletic meet in school. So yesterday means I am writing the letter today, and whatever now I am going to share with you, it is held on yesterday, means one day before, right? जैसे कि यहाँ पे समीर कह रहा है कि मैं आज लेटर लिख रहा हूँ और yesterday means एक दिन पहले क्या हुआ था? In our school there is an annual athletic meet, means हमारे स्कूल में annual athletic meet हुआ था. There were many events like the 100-meter running race, the long jump, the book balance race, the hopping race, etc. Means there is a sports event in our school yesterday, right? Like that. He is saying to Samir, I took part in all event and myself I had taken part in all the events. और मैंने सब स्पोर्ट्स के इसमें जो भी इवेंट्स हुए थे मैंने सब में पार्टिसिपेट किया था. Like that he is saying to Samir. And can you believe it? और तुम यकीन करोगी क्या हुआ था? I won 3 gold medals और मुझे 3 gold medals मिले. I won 3 gold medals. I was declared the best athletic, means मुझे best athletic कहा गया था स्कूल में, and awarded a trophy too, and I got the trophy too. I felt so proud when all my teachers and friends cheered for me. So here he is saying to Samir that I was so proud, I was so happy to see that all my teachers and friends are cheered for me, and as well as mom and dad were bursting with joy and were clapping and cheering for me. I really wished that you could be here too. So here he is saying to Samir that all were too happy, itself myself also I am too happy, but if you will be there in that place I will be more happy. Like that he is saying to Samir. Anyway, I plan to make a trip to Shimla during the summer vacation and meet you. So here he is saying to Samir that in the summer vacation I am going to meet you and we are doing a trip plan to go to Shimla. Do write soon. Bye for now. Yours loving friend Charles. So students, now who is writing the letter? Charles. Right? In the last it is mentioned your loving friend Charles. Means who is writing this letter? Charles. And Charles is writing to whom? To Samir. So students, I hope everyone understood the letter part. Okay. Now move to the question which is asked on the basis of this letter. So here page number 37. Who is the writer of this letter? Means who is writing this letter? Samir or Charles? So the answer is Charles. Students, tick out the answer on Charles. Right? Put a right mark. Now the second question. Where does Charles live? So where does Charles live? In Shimla or Mumbai? Yes, very good. The answer is Mumbai. Third one. Who is Shruti? Shruti is Samir's sister or Charles' sisters? Yes, the answer is Samir's sister. Now student, the fourth one. When was the athletic meet held? The meet held on 18 January or 17 January? Yes, it's on 17 January, means one day before of writing this letter. So this letter, it is written on 18 January and the meeting was held, means the athletic sport was held on 17 January. So tick out the answer on 17 January. Fifth one. What made Charles' parents proud and happy? Charles' parents were happy because everyone was cheering him. He won the trophy for the best athlete. He took part in all the events. So here the answer is second one. He won the trophy for the best athlete, right? Now the sixth one. Samir lives in Shimla, true or false? Yes, Samir live in Shimla. So the answer is true. Students, the last one, seventh one. Charles and Samir are neighbors, brothers or friends? Yes, the answer is friends. So students, I hope everyone understood how to solve the passage, means comprehension, right? In that it may be a passage, it may be a letter, right? On the basis of the comprehension we have to give the answers. So students, I hope everyone understood, right? Now move to the next chapter. So students, now the next chapter, it's a chapter number 25, letter writing, right? So here it's a informal letter, right? Now let's see. Write a letter to your grandmother telling her about your birthday celebration last week. So students, you have to write the letter to your grandmother. For what reason we are writing the letter? That we had celebrated our birthday last week, and that time grandmother is not with us. And what happened, what the things we enjoyed, we have to mention in this letter. So students, this letter, it's an informal letter because we are writing to our relative, right? So here no need of writing the subject. For what reason we are writing the letter, the subject part, there is no need of writing because it's a informal letter. So students, after watching this video, I'm going to send you the letter also. So students, I hope everyone understood, right students, the comprehension, because now only I had explained you how to write the letter, right? So students, I hope everyone understood. If you have any doubt regarding the notes, you can call me or WhatsApp me on my personal number. So students, thank you for watching the video.